The Prophet by Khalil Gibran, one of my favorite authors. This is a book I read recently because I'm getting back into reading. Thank God it was a short book. This book was recommended to me via podcast, Good Life Podcast. I started listening to recently. He mentioned this book during one of his episodes, and he described it as, a philosophical, spiritual slash religious collection of poetic essays that philosophize, that you know have a mix of spiritual, inspirational, you know, stuff. Like they encourage you. A lot of things. Like it talks about self knowledge. It talks about giving. It talks about good and evil. It talks about teaching. It talks about your house. It talks about your children. I really enjoyed this book. I'm making this video to recommend that maybe if you are a reader, and even if you're not a avid reader, it's a very short book. It'll really give you a lot of insight on, like, just some perspective from a guy named Khalil Gibran. I was first introduced a little history. I was first introduced to Khalil when I used to watch the Boondocks, and it was an episode about Freeman, the older guy, the grandpa, going to see one of his war buddies after he died, and they got into an altercation. Everybody at the funeral was going crazy, and then Huey was asked to give a speech, and he read a part of this poem called "Pain" from this book. It was a shorter version, but it kind of wanted me to know more about that author, and I'm glad I found this book, and you guys should read it. It's on Amazon. I got it for $7, paperback. I'll leave a link in the description. Hopefully, now I need to figure out what book I need to read next. So, yeah, I like reading. Reading's fun. It took me a long time to read this. I shouldn't have. I could have read it in a day. It took me like 4 weeks. But you know what? The next book will be better, and I'll take my time because I like reading. And that's it. Stay tuned. More videos coming to the channel.